I don't even know if I'm in frame. Better. This is really helping me read books that I wouldn't normally pick up. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and that was a weird way to introduce myself. My name is Sarah. Today we are going to be doing a kind of different video that I'm quite excited for, because lately I have seen this viral thing going around about TBR jar prompt, and I have so many books on my TBR that I have reached a point where I genuinely don't know which one to pick. So we are going to be making our own TBR prompt jar. I have all our supplies here. I have some cardstock paper in pretty pastels, our TBR jar, my phone to look up the prompts, a pen, and don't make fun of me, I literally don't know where our scissors are. I have looked for like at least 10-15 minutes and I have not found them anywhere. So we're gonna be using these KitchenAid scissors. I do realize this is for food, so I am going to be washing the scissors obviously before I use them for food. But earlier today I looked up some prompts and I came across a Pinterest list one, and I also came across a random prompt generator one. So we're gonna be using those. We have 5 colors here. We're going to be doing probably at least 60 to fill this little jar. That is what we're gonna do. And I'm also a little bit of a type A person where they have to be like straight. So I'm also going to use a straight edge to make sure that our prompts are straight. So I'm gonna do one every color. We have like a beige, yellow, green, blue, and then pink. These are the ones that we are going to be doing. I'm going to angle the camera down so you can see the actual process. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to put on some Spotify and let's get going. I hope you can see the top of my head in this frame, but this is our little setup. Alright, we're gonna use this little clipboard as our straight edge. This is real DIYing here. So first, I'm just going to measure and decide how many I can fit on each page. I'm doing around 60. I'm guessing I'm gonna need like 12-ish on each page, which really is not that much. So yeah. Okay, so I decided that since we have 5 pages here and we only need like 12 on each page, I'm gonna cut each color in half and I'm gonna draw 12 lines on each page, and those are gonna be our little slips of paper. So I'll be back once I do that. Hi, we're back. So I just cut up our 5 colors of paper in half. I said we're gonna do around 60, but I'm just gonna draw a line to cut them in half, and then another line to cut the halves in half, and then cut those. You know what I mean? It'll be easier to see. Now with our little slips of paper, I'm just going to fold them in half, and then I'm gonna use our little clipboard straight edge to... My camera stopped recording. It's about to die. So anyway, I think all I did when the camera died was just cut it in half. Cut those halves in half, you know? Now we're going to cut or fold and then cut these halves in half. Draw our little straight line. This is fun. This feels like I'm doing arts and crafts like we were in school again. Cut that in half. If you're wondering what happened to my hands, I got new kittens and they are adorable, but they scratched like crazy. So that is why I have that on me. So I got 4 times 4. We're gonna have 16. We're gonna have 16 per color. So that's gonna be a decent amount of slips of paper for us to write our prompts on. So I'm gonna just finish doing that. I'm gonna stop the video recording because basically that's all I'm gonna do with all of these papers. So it would be kind of boring to watch me do that. But with editing magic, we're going to... We now have 5 colors and 16 strips of each color. So that's definitely a good amount to fill up this TBR jar. Now that we have all of our colors, our jar, our pen, and our scissors, we are going to go through the random TBR generator on my phone and start writing them. And there are some pretty good ones here, honestly. The first one is a book with a person on the cover. Second one is a book with yellow on the cover. A book you think you will rate 5 stars. A book with a number in the title. A book based on a true story. Blah, blah, blah. So we're just gonna do that. I am gonna start with pink. First one is a book with a person on the cover. I feel like this is a lot of fun because it makes actually picking your monthly TBR like a game and not just, although I am a mood reader, so I'm not that sure how this is gonna go, but we'll see. First one completed. It's not focusing, but it says a book with a person on the cover. So we're just gonna keep on doing that. Fold it up, and I think I'm gonna fold up into 4 times and pop it in there, and I think I'm gonna like do a little pattern where I'm gonna do pink and then this like beige color, blue, green, and yellow. So yeah, let's just start doing that. The next one is a book with yellow on the cover. You know, you see if it has this, then I feel like I should actually like use the yellow strip. So we're gonna do that. And there you go, a book with yellow on the cover. I cannot keep standing up and doing that, man. 1 and 2 and pop it in there. All right, let's just keep going. I feel like some of these are gonna be hard because this one is a book based on a true story, and I simply don't read very many nonfiction books. So this will be good because it will challenge me a little bit more to expand my reading preferences, I guess. I just take a very long time. So I will be back when this little jar is all filled up. And then we are gonna go pick our first 5 books for, it's the middle of July right now. I'm not really doing monthly TBR, I guess, at this point. So when we're all done filling up this little jar, we're gonna make a cute little label on the top, and it'll rest happily on my bookcase. And then we are gonna pick 5 books, test this out. I will be back when it's time for that. Hello everyone, I am back and we are at my bookcase, which means we finished our TBR jar. Look, honestly, I'm so glad that I chose these colors because look how pretty it looks. And I think I filled it up just enough where I can like shake it and they're not like stuck, but it looks filled. And then I have a cute little label, TBR prompt jar. I do have some extra little tabbies, and I put them, or little strips of paper, and I put them with my tabs and my bookmarks. So for easy access, if I think of another one. Like right here, maybe? Is that cute? This is a little monkey from the carnival, but fun. All right, so we are at the part in this video where I actually get to choose my 5 prompts for this upcoming month or so. So let's just give it a shake. This makes it so much more fun, honestly. I'm so happy we did this. So our first prompt is Pink Slip. A book with a pink cover, or the color pink on it. So that's easy. I think I'm just going to, for now, put them in this little mirrored box that has so many smudges on it and has my crystals in it because I feel like that'll give me maybe some good luck. I don't know. And this is also something that like my little cousin made me, so it's also in there. But yeah. So that's gonna be where we're gonna put them. Pink on the cover. Oh, I already know this one. Hold on. This prompt actually works out perfectly because I was just about to read this one. This is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I only got like 1 chapter in. So we are gonna use this as our prompt for pink in the cover. So there's a lot of references to Taylor Swift in it, which is why I picked it up originally. But it's also about a girl named Meredith who goes to her family's like island for a wedding, and they also play a game of assassin where basically they shoot each other. They shoot their target with water guns. So there's only 2 left, and whoever is left wins and gets a special prize. And then of course she meets a handsome groomsman and they start to team up. So that is The Summer of Broken Rules. It looks like a really fun summary book for this season, so I'm very excited about that one. I'll just put that right here. And our next one, a blue strip, An author you've never read. I actually have a very good idea for this one. I have never read Lucy Score. I've literally never read a Lucy Score book, and I hear that she is just amazing. And this is Things You Never Got Over, which is such a famous book, and I feel like I am the last person in the entire world to read it. Also, I was looking at all the books that she wrote to make sure that I haven't read them, and I have not, but she wrote a lot of books. So yes, this is about Knox and Naomi. Knox Morgan doesn't tolerate drama, especially in the form of a stranded runaway bride. A bad boy barber and high maintenance type A runaway bride. He tries to help her because he feels bad for her, and I'm guessing that something happens from that. I know literally nothing else about this book except that it's actually everywhere, and it's quite long. It's over 500 pages. So there's this one. Things You Never Got Over. I'm very excited for that one. And our next prompt, green strip. A book with green on it. It looks like we're getting all of the color ones out of the way right off the bat. So a book with green on the cover. To my other bookshelf. Oh, you know what? I always like to add a little nonfiction in the mix. So we're gonna go with this one. You Are a Bad Making Money by Jen Sincero. I read her first book, You Are a few years ago, and I loved it, and then I picked this one up, and it's just like the same sort of style as her first book, but it's all about finances and making money and all that stuff. And I always like to pick a nice self-help book to add in my little mix, and this has green on the cover, so this is perfect. And you know what I will say, just a side note, this is really helping me read books that I wouldn't normally pick up. Like I had this book for years and I never picked it up, and I never had an idea of picking it up anytime soon, but now I'm gonna pick it up. So yeah, that's our green cover. They have a very pretty array of colors right now. And then we have, whoops, a yellow one fell out. A book published last year. So last year was 2022. This might take a little bit because I don't know any of the publishing dates of any of these books. Let's see. Am I even a reader? I don't even know what the publishing date is. 2022! The first one I picked up! 2022. Wretched. So this is the third book in the Never After series. I've just finished Scarred, and I read Hook a few months ago, and I was obsessed with Scarred. I loved it. I'll talk more about it in my wrap-up. I hear mixed things about Wretched. I do really like Emily McIntyre's writing, but I do hear mixed things. So this is, yeah, it's a Wizard of Oz dark contemporary romance fractured fairy tale. It looks like there's Evelina Westerly. She's been like the bad guy, maybe like the Wicked Witch, I guess. Then Nicholas Wordsworth is the love interest. I'm guessing they butt heads and then end up falling in love. I don't know. But Never After, Fairy Tale, Wretched, I'm gonna add that on. I'm a little bit scared because I have heard a lot of mixed things, and I've just loved Hooked and Scarred, so I hope this doesn't ruin it. Alright, we have one more book to pick. So let's see, what color? We have every single color except this beige color, so we're gonna do this beige color. A popular book. This is going to be easy because I really only buy popular books. And I know exactly what I'm going to pick because I just got this and I actually can't wait to read it. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I have never read any Ali Hazelwood books, and this one has been literally everywhere, just all over the place lately. I just hear so much good things, so many good things about Ali Hazelwood's writing and Love Theoretically in general. So this one is basically about these two STEM physicists. It's like a fake dating trope. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I don't know much else about this except that everyone is talking about it and I need to know what all the hype is about. And those are our 5 little prompts for this next month or two. We have them all in here with my crystals. Close up that TBR jar until later, and I feel like it looks like I took out so many more than just 5, but I'm gonna definitely be adding to this. Alright, so I think we got some really good books. Honestly, I am very excited to read all of these. I just feel like we got lucky. We got lucky for our first time, beginner's luck. We have Love Theoretically for our popular book. Prompt. We have Wretched for our book published last year in 2022. And then we have You're Best at Making Money for our book with green on the cover. We have Things We Never Got Over for our author that you have never read before. And we have our Summer Broken Rules for our book with pink in the cover. So these are our 5 books for this upcoming month or so. And yes, I am probably going to do reading vlogs for at least a couple of these, so you will get to see my reactions in live time. Let me know if you've read any of these books, and thanks for staying around and making our TBR prompt jar with me. I hope it would be really fun if we did it together, like if you did the same thing while you're watching this, that'd be really fun. But I highly recommend this because it just made picking my TBR so much better. I have this little bookshelf that we just bought, and I have no use for it, but now I'm gonna put my little TBRs here. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.